Good hello everyone. I am currently in a Dunkin' Donuts, oddly enough, on my way back into Seoul, but I had to stop for some lunch first. Want to take a gander at the awesome thing I'm about to eat? Look how cute he is! So tomorrow in Seoul I'm going to be going to a Halloween party and I do not yet have a costume, which is idiotic and like there's no excuse for that because Halloween is like my all-time favorite holiday. But I'm going to go on a kind of hunt for a costume today, so we'll see if we can find something. I'm sure there are a ton of places in Seoul, like little party stores and stuff like that where I can find some things. If you have any other ideas for costumes, let me know in the comments below because I will read them before I go to the party and then maybe I can come up with a better costume. I just got to my train and I'm having a freaking crisis because I just realized that when I checked my camera battery this morning, it showed full on the screen, but Canons have this really funny way of not actually being fully charged when you first turn the camera on, even though it says that, and my camera is already flashing battery. So I'm kind of panicking because I haven't even started my day yet. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to, I guess, try to find the nearest camera store once I get to Seoul and see what the hell's going on. I don't know. Pierce Brosnan action movie. You guys want to know a fun fact and something kind of weird about me? When I was a kid, I used to have a crush on Pierce Brosnan, like when I was like 10. So weird. Huzzah! So I got a camera battery. It's a fake one. It's not a real Canon one, but I don't care. It's got a charge, so I'm going to use this one until it absolutely dies, and I'm going to pop this one in. I'm so happy. And now I have a special dedication to make in my vlog for my mom, Super Junior. My mom also loves K-pop. We're both a little ridiculous. Alright guys, welcome to Myeong-dong. It is a crazy shopping area. And there's a lot going on all the time. It's really a lot. So this is basically a famous shopping district and people stand outside all the shops and you can hear people yelling in Japanese, in Mandarin, in English. You can hear them obviously yelling in Korean. So it's pretty cool to come out here and just get the experience of like a big city kind of shopping district. It's really intense. So if there's one thing that is very apparent to the foreign traveler upon arrival to Korea, it's that they love skincare. They love a lot of things, but skincare is something that is very, very important to a lot of Korean people, which I think is awesome. And you can find a bunch of really amazing products if you come here. You can pretty much find something for anything that you might need. And the one thing that really makes me excited about these skincare companies is that they have endorsements with a lot of really famous people, specifically with K-pop stars. I'm going to show you some of the cutouts. I mean, you can walk down the street and just like see, you know, G-Dragon or like Baekhyun or someone from SHINee literally everywhere on the street. It's so funny. Yay! I told you, everywhere. All along the middle of a bunch of different streets, they have all kinds of stuff like little random street foods and little carts selling little accessories and little scarves and stuff. It's just really cool. It's like a constant bustling outdoor market flanked by actual stores. It's crazy. It's always busy here. So many snacks. God, if I lived here, I would gain 1,000 pounds. There's just constant, delicious snack food lining the streets. If you're ever hungry, you can literally walk 10 steps and get a ton of food. It's awesome. And if you like squid, there's never a shortage. I myself am not a huge fan, but if you like it, it's everywhere here. That is something I could get down with. Nutella crepes. Alright guys, I got some street food. So this is called galbi and it's basically just like, they're meatballs basically. And the guy that I bought them from, he asked where I was from and I asked him where he was from and he said Japan. And then the lady next to him was like, no, he's Korean. It was really awkward, but they were trying to be funny, so I guess it was nice. The sauce is excellent. This is something I wanted to show you guys. This is called pajang, like onion kind of omelet thing. It's a little bit spicy, but it's really, really delicious. If you like kind of like potato pancake type stuff, but with a little bit more of like a kind of like an onion or a spice flavor, it's really, really good. Oh, hello Kai, how are you? What do you think? How do we look together? So I had to come back and show you the photo spot where I took my picture with EXO. This one I think is probably my favorite right now. That's Sehun. I think he's adorable. My favorite personality-wise is definitely Baekhyun, which is this one. And Kai is really hot. And I like him a lot because he's a good dancer. I can't even believe I'm talking about this right now. I love EXO. So this is an entire pop-up store dedicated to SM Town. Oh, it's the last time we're gonna see them all together. How sad. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm like a total psycho. Oh, God, you guys. I don't know why this is happening right now because Halloween hasn't even happened yet, but there are a ton of Christmas lights up on this street and it is so beautiful. Oh, I love Christmas. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that makes me want to put up lights right now. Now I'm taking the cable car back up to Namsan. So this is the cable car trip up to the top. And it's terrifying because we're really, really high. So this is just kind of a little like pagoda area. Just a pretty little kind of pavilion. And then that in the background, Namsan Tower. This is a little bit dark and kind of hard to see, but this is actually the geographical center of Seoul. It's at the peak of Namsan. It was established as kind of the latitude and longitude like measurement point, and it is still used as that today. So all of the kind of geographical measurements and triangulations are still done with this as the central starting point. There's a place like this in Madrid, in Puerta del Sol. There's like the geographical center, but I think that might be the entire country of Spain, and that's kind of where the distance of everything is measured from that point, which is really amazing. It's so cool to see, and like no one is over here. It's like completely barren and empty and no one even cares, but I think this is one of the coolest things on this mountain. Now they're doing this crazy light show, this kind of like projector show on the tower. This is so cool. They just started this right when I walked up here. This is so crazy looking. They're making it all look three-dimensional. It's so amazing. Wow. This is just lights projected onto the flat surface of the side of this tower. This is the thing that I was taking a picture of. I had an Instagram post of this. There's basically kind of the same concept as like the bridge in Australia, and there's a bridge in Paris like this. These are all just locks and some random phone cases that couples and friends put up here. It's pretty cute. I can imagine this being incredibly heavy though. Like I don't know if they have to like eventually take them all off. So here you go guys. Here's a view from kind of the lower observation deck. This isn't even in the tower. This is just kind of at the top of the cable car area. And this is a view looking south from Namsan. We're blasting off to the tower. Alright, there you go guys. It's really hard to get a good shot from up here because there's so much light in the background that if I turn the camera it'll just look like a reflection, unfortunately. But this is the top of Namsan, and right there you can see part of the old fortress wall is that kind of little yellow sort of lit up thing going across the middle. And then a little bit farther out, those are the bridges and the highways that run along the Han. This city is so incredibly massive. This is just so crazy. And it kind of makes me uncomfortable to look straight down. Can't even tell how high it is from here, but that's insanely high. And then that right over there, all those big, gigantic buildings kind of in the foreground, those are kind of the buildings of where I was just walking around. So that's like Myeong-dong area. All along the inside of the tower, they basically just have a bunch of major cities kind of pasted up at the top of all of the windows all the way around, and the distances from here. You see a lot of people, you know, a lot of tourists coming in and taking photos underneath, you know, their city or their country name. It's really cool. So I think that was a pretty successful... Just tell me what the next stop is. So I think today was a pretty successful day in Seoul. The tower was really, really cool to see at night. I'm super glad I got to show you guys kind of from up top, even though the view wasn't so great because of all the kind of backlighting. So that is it for today. I was unsuccessful in my quest for a Halloween costume, so I guess I'm just gonna go as a zombie again this year. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.